we are going to need, I'm Coach Jensen. We're gonna need today some dumbbells, a yoga ball. If you have like a chair or a couch or something, we're gonna be laying on it, bed, whatever you got. You're gonna need some mini bands if you have some mini bands, and grab some water, turn on your music, turn on your watch, the whole shebang. Let's do it. Okay, we got a leg day today. Ready or not, here we go. We're gonna start with some warm-ups. We're gonna do jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. Hopefully you guys have a more festive workout clothes than I do. If you like theming. I'm like, I don't have anything pink. But getting it in whatever you got. Ooh, you go out to the side. Pecs are feeling it. That's a good thing. Getting stronger. Get some mobility there today. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Sit on your mat. Go feet wide. You're going to drop your knees side to side. Get some movement through your hips. All right, you need a drink. Woo. Okay, we're gonna blast the legs today. You're gonna flip over. We got hip C.A.Rs. You're gonna pick your leg up. Remember 90 degrees. Reach out to the side. Big circle. Go in. Nice and controlled. So these are hip C.A.Rs. Controlled articular rotation. Get in switch directions. Up, knee up, out to the side, down. Feel that in the hip. Remember, stay nice and flat through your back on that one. Switch sides. You don't want to twist open through the hips. You want to make sure when you lift and go out to the side with the knee, the back stays, hips stay level, flat. You're working your glute to lift your leg to the side. And switch directions. Okay, and then we're gonna do split squats. So you're gonna do step up. I'm gonna grab a drink. Oh, it's all dry. Good. Split squats. Lunge position. You're lunging here, splitting hands together, driving the elbow back as far as you can. You want to get a rotation behind you. So twist, rotate, get the upper body spinal movement. Staying mobile, staying young. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Elbow back. Ooh, I'm stiff from sleeping. You'd think after you sleep, you just feel so great. Body recovers. Instead you wake up like, oh, my neck hurts. Today my back is stiff. So this is good for me. Okay, then you're laying on your back. We're gonna do same side. It's called Ipsilateral Deadbug. So you're gonna go 90 degrees. Arms are out in front of you. You're going same side. So left leg, right hand, coming back together. If you put your hands on the top of your hip and your fingers, top of the hip, your thumbs on the bottom of your rib cage. If you think closing everything together, so hands closed together, so you want to think bring the ribs and the hips together. That's going to engage your core. So when we do this, you want to think bring together, then go out and come back. It's going to stabilize the core. I think also another way to think about it is you don't want somebody to be able to put their hand underneath your back. You don't want a gap back there. So suck belly button in, brace like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. You want to be, and you flex so you don't get your organs crunched. That's what you're thinking of. Stay nice and tight. Ribs closed. We're going same side, left hand, left leg, right hand, right leg. This is good for core stability. It's going to strengthen your low back, prevents injury. This is our core today because we're not doing core after. We're just going to hit the legs and stretch. So this is our core. Oh. Feeling good. Okay, we're going to call it. It's starting to get sweaty. Okay, next up we got hamstring scoops. Go ahead and stand up. Going straight leg, reaching for the floor. Get a good stretch back to the legs. Oh yeah. There we go. Straight leg, reaching for the floor, stretching the hamstring. Get some dynamic. We're moving through a range of motion. We're scooping. This is our dynamic stretches. Great for warm up. I feel like I have hair on me and it's driving me nuts. There we go. Okay, then we're gonna go quad reach. Grab your ankle reach. You can go off your tippy toes or just stand or grab a wall if the balance is still a work in progress. But standing, stretch through the quad. I'm feeling my legs, so this is gonna be an awesome day. But I guess my arms hurt worse, so legs it is. They're on the chopping block. Here we go. Okay, then we got Frankenstein. So you're going opposite arm, opposite leg, kicking towards each other from the side. Think stay nice and tall. Your shoulders don't collapse. Stay nice and tall as you kick. Hopefully your guys' flexibility is getting better. Love it. Okay, we got 3 more. You're gonna go hug your knee. Big step forward lunge. Push off that front foot. Go again. Hug the knee. Oh, I forgot to reach. Big step forward. Reaching up and over. So if my opposite arm reaches towards my front leg, push off the front and go again. So I'm hugging right leg. I reach my left hand up and over, push off that front foot, go again. So left leg, step, right hand reaches towards my left side. We're gonna do 2 more because my legs are tired and I'm sweaty. That's all that we need. Warm it up, reach, 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 stretch. Feeling mobile. Last one. Okay, 2 more warm-ups. Lateral A-walk. You're gonna go up, ow, up, together. So 90 degrees with your leg, up, together. Warming up our hips again. Feeling those C.A.Rs. Here we go. And then switch sides. Left leg, right leg. If you want to get fancy, opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm, opposite leg, up, out, up, together. Notice when you bring your knee up. You don't want your foot out in front. You want your foot slightly back from your knee. So it's not directly underneath like that. Slightly tucked in. And then coming back. So slightly pulled back. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, my hips are feeling it. Last one, pogo jumps. You can, if you are new to this, just point the toes and jump back down. Point, jump back down. Point, jump back down. If you feel fancy, you're going to point, jumping in the air. You're going to flex the foot, and you're going to land on that middle of the foot. So point, flex in the air, land. Point, flex, land. It's going to be fast. So you go arms back behind you. You go to jump, you point, you flex, and you land. Slow down, slow motion. Point, flex, land. Athletic position. My butt comes behind me, my chest over my toes. Ready? We're going to do some pogo laps. Here we go. Oh boy. I gotta remember the arms. Let's see. It's easier to land with your arms in front of you. Throw your arms back. Try for the balance. Okay, we're gonna call it there. Yo, my legs are already sore. Here we go. Grab a drink. I did play volleyball yesterday, so I'll blame that. Grab a drink. Could call it there, but nevertheless, here we go. Breathe, breathe, oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna start with squats. So this is where, if you have a mini band, grab a mini band. And I'm gonna go heavy. Mini band, strengthening your glute. Okay? And then we're gonna need our fizzy ball hamstring curl. As well as, you'll have to have a mini band. Well, you don't have to, for clamshells. Show you both ways. But mini band's going above the knee. You can start with body weight, which I might because my legs are already so sore. We're gonna do 10 squats. So, mini band above the knee. You're gonna think opening, driving the hips, knees out. And then you're going to push your hips butt back behind you. That's our athletic position. My chest stays over my toes. My butt comes back from there. I'm gonna sink down into it just to 90 degrees and stand back up. So my hips push back behind. I stay tall on my chest. Drive those knees out. Activate those glutes. Coming back up. Got 10 of those. Ready? Over the knees. Set. Hit 90 degrees. 1. Ooh, yeah. Turn on the glutes. 3. 4. If you need to, if you feel kind of pinchy in the front, go a little bit wider with the toes. A little bit more angled out with the toes. So you can sink down in there. So play around with where your toes are pointed. That should change how you feel it in the hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ow, 10, done. Okay, then we got hamstring curls next. So this is where you need your, oh my goodness, your yoga ball. If you don't have a yoga ball, you have a paper plate. You can do sliders on the floor. We've done those before. You can also do banded hamstring curls. Throw your band in the door, wrap it around your ankles, laying on your stomach. Or you can just do bridge walkouts. Legs up, walking out, coming back in. But if you have a yoga ball, legs are on the yoga ball. Use your elbows to balance and keep your hands on the ground. Pulling the hips up the whole time. And then you're going to squeeze the hamstrings, roll that ball towards your butt. And then you come out using the hamstrings to pull yourself up. So pull yourself in here and out. Drive up, drive out. We're going to do 12 of them. Keeping the hamstrings engaged the whole time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think like pizza chop. Like chop the yoga ball together. It's going to help you balance. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Then you're gonna do clamshells. So grab your mini band again. I'm gonna go light mini band on this one. We'll see how I'm feeling. Above the knees still. Okay, you're gonna be on your forearm, laying on your side. You want your, let's see. I prefer lining up knees, hips, shoulders, feet are back behind you. So then you come up into that side plank position, driving the knee out, coming back in, so we're hitting our glutes again. So think a pin from the top of the hip all the way through. Hips don't move, just that glute rotates out, comes back in, pulls the knee out, comes back in. If you want though, you could have your knees out in front and your feet lined up with your butt and your shoulders here so that the bands are out in front of you. But preference, try them both out from the side. I like feet behind, so I'm in a nice line, straight up, straight down. Don't let the hips rotate, so when I pull open, I don't want to twist through my hips. Everything stays. Squeeze, come back down. Okay, ready? We're gonna go 12 on each side. Here we go. Get set. Come on. Squeeze from the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch sides. Oh gosh. I'll get your bottom hip too. Same thing, other little side. Driving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 9. My bottom glute. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, light was definitely hard enough. Okay, that's it for this circuit. We're already 1 down. We got 2 to go. I'm gonna take a second. Out of breath. Oh. Oh, it's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. Okay. Ready or not? Back to squats, heart rate's down. Let's do it. Going big. Okay, if you put the mini band on and you're like, doesn't do much, you have strong glutes, grab some weight, either some dumbbells, a med ball, barbell. If you have a barbell, do it with some weight. Okay, ready? Here we go. We got 10 of them. Delaying the inevitable. Here we go. Open up the knees. Push hips, butt back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I could probably grab some dumbbells. I'm grabbing my light dumbbells. Here we go. 4. Open up the knees. Really work the glutes. 5, 6. Popping. 7. I feel like a Rice Krispie treat. 8. 9. 10. So lovely. Okay. Now we're back to our hamstring curls. Okay. I'm doing physio ball hamstring curls. 10 to 12 reps. Ooh. Here we go. Lay on your back. Pull the hips, pelvis up, and then curl in on your heels. I like to flex my toes. You could point. I just feel like I get a little bit more hamstring when I curl. So play around. 3. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With the bonus, I might have to start doing some single legs. Feeling good there. Okay, then we got clamshells, which I'm using the light band. Okay, Also, you don't have to come into a side plank. You could lay on your side here and do that same thing. Either feet behind you, opening up here, feet out in front, squeezing, open up, as long as your hips stay. I think if you're somewhere in the middle of those two or your feet are all the way back, you're going to feel a little bit more of that glute med. But you want to work your core, come up to your forearm. So there's some options or modifications. Ready? Here we go. So I go feet behind me, squeeze that glute med, close, control the close. Don't let your hips move, stack them on top of each other. 9, 10, you have 12, 11, 12, switch sides. Do that same thing, feet back, side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay. Glutes on fire. Take a second. Slow the heart rate down. Oh yeah, 116, but it feels way harder than that. Here we go. Okay, last set. Cruising right along. Grab your mini band. Heavy. You ready? Grab your weights. If it felt too easy last time, get some heavier weights. It's not too heavy. My legs are sore. But we're working. Okay, you got your dumbbells. You got your mini band. Ready? Look at my awesome colors, all these bright colors. Okay, find your hip, your stance, feet hip width apart. Open up the knees. You're gonna sit down into it, actively pulling those knees out the whole time. 1, 2, 3. Get those hips to stabilize. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm done. Even it out with a 12. Legs are warmed up. Feeling good. Okay. And we got our video ball. We got our neck next. Lay on your back. Close your eyeballs. Okay, here we go. Elbows down. Pull the hips up. You're gonna squeeze. Curl the ball to your butt. And then keeping your hips off the floor when you go out. Curl up. Curl out. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, feeling good. Okay. Now get in the hamstrings. Okay, grab the mini band over the knees. Oh. Okay, remember you can lay on your side or you can come to a side plank. If you want more core, come to a side plank. Look at that integrating core into the workout. Love it. Not like we're not hitting it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. Control the down. Switch sides. Okay, grab other side. 1, 2, 3, pause, squeeze, open up that glute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, finish out. 9, 3 more. 10, you got it. 11, 12, ow. Okay, you did it. Grab a drink. Brutal. You're gonna get jelly legs. Okay, grab a drink. I'm so thirsty. Okay. Oh, okay. Same thing. We're gonna need the miniband, dumbbell, and you want your chair, couch. You could use a yoga ball if you don't have either of those, but something to elevate your shoulders with. So, if you need any modifications, you don't know how to do something, you don't know if you're doing it correctly, you don't have a piece of equipment, you can just comment, chat me for what to use instead of something, or how to do something, or more explanation of what I'm talking about. Let me know. But we got 3 exercises called our monster set, or our tri-set is the other word for it. 3 exercises in a row. Last set. Then we're starting with reverse lunges. So this is where you can get your dumbbells. You could also do body weight if you're like, I'm already dying. Body weight's great. But you hold the dumbbells to the side. You can hold the dumbbells out in front of you like this on your shoulders, whatever you want. We're gonna do reverse lunges. So my feet are about hip width apart, or you can think like 2 fists in between my toes. That's about where you want to stand. And then you want to think taking your foot and going straight back behind you to reverse, standing up nice and tall, then doing that same thing on the other side. Line from your foot straight back behind you. You want to stay on that line. So you want to be feet on railroad tracks. They're spread out the whole time, but obviously not super wide, okay? We're going to do 10. It's going to be 5 on each side. Ready? Here we go. Reverse lunges. Set, go. So left leg lunges, back to center. Right leg lunges, push from that front foot. When you go to stand up, the front legs are what's pushing to come tall. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Last one. Okay. Then we're going to do our shoulder elevated hip thrust. This is where you need your object. Whether that's a yoga ball, chair, couch, get your weights. Weights, if you have dumbbells, they're going to be on your hips, like when we do the glute bridges. But this one's called shoulder elevated hip thrust. Same as a glute bridge when we lay on the ground, but we're hiking up our shoulders to make it a little more challenging for the glutes. So think halfway down your back, midway down your back. That's where I want to lay my shoulders on my object. And then same thing, feet hip width apart. I've got my weights on top, and I'm dropping my hips. Everything comes down nice and straight. So think straight spine from your head all the way through your butt, and then driving back up through the hips, through the butt. Feet smash down into the floor. We want to make sure we're nice and strong through the floor. That helps turn on the glutes, helps activate my glutes. If my feet are all kind of loosey-goosey, then my glutes have a harder time firing, okay? So smash your toes into the floor like you're trying to push a gas pedal on the floor. You're going to drop your hips butt down and then drive those glutes, squeeze at the top. And I'm already feeling my butt shake. Here we go. That's all you need to know. Biggest thing, you don't want to just watch this. See how my shoulders are still on my chair and my back is super arched and I'm dropping my hips and driving up? That's not what we want. As I drop my hips, my shoulders could come up because my spine is laying flat and then it comes up. So my head is my hand, it should come up as well. Lays flat, my head should come up. Lays flat, my head should come up, okay? And we've got 10 of these. 10 and 12, you're feeling good, ambitious. Here we go. Now situate, drop hips, butt down, jam those toes down. 1, 2, squeeze through the butt, squeeze up through the pelvic floor. 3, like you're having to hold your pee in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze through the butt, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, if that was too easy, get some heavier dumbbells. Last one. If you weren't breathing heavy enough, do a light miniband on this one. If you weren't breathing heavy enough, you're about to be. We're gonna go miniband, same place, above the knees. Okay, get this weight on. Here we go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump out, squat, jump in, squat, jump out, squat, jump in, squat. So these are jump in, out squats. So what you're going to do is going to be 10 each. So that's 20 squats. This is your cardio for the day, okay? So you're going to feet hip width apart or a little bit wider, squat wide, and then you jump together and squat regularly. So jump out, squat wide, jump in, squat regularly. Okay, I'm grabbing a drink before I do 20 squats. Oh. Ready? The only way is through it. Here we go. Jump out. 1, 2, jump. 2, 3. My left knee is like Rice Krispie treat. 5, halfway. Legs are feeling it. 6, 7. Nope. I think this is 7. Shoot. 8. Oh, here we go. 9. And 10. Ow. Okay. Done. Breathe. You know how coaches in high school would always say, head up, hand up, stand up. You actually get more airflow when you're on your knees to recover your lungs because it opens up your airway. Where this kind of constricts it, so it's a little bit harder. Yeah, I'm dying. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Back to the beginning. We got 2 more. Grab your dumbbells. If you on lunges needed some heavier dumbbells, get some heavier dumbbells. I love the enthusiasm, the pump up, Dan. Okay, reverse lunges. Grab your dumbbells. Ready? You're going 5 on each leg because we're saving our legs for the squats. Feet hip width apart. 1, staying tall. Push up through the front leg. Drive up through that quad. Last track. We're just gonna say 2 more on each side. I think that's actually a little bit more, but if you lose track, you always have to do too much rather than not enough. Okay? Hip thrust, get a heavier weight. If you need them, we're gonna go upper back. No, we're just gonna sit right here. Okay. Upper back. On your bench, your couch, your yoga ball. It's a little hard on the yoga ball because it's not stable underneath. You have to use a lot more legs and hips to control the yoga ball, but it'll work. Here we go. We got 12. Smash those toes into the floor. Drop your hip, butt, head comes up. Then drive up, squeeze through the butt. Jam the toes down. 1, 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze, 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 squeeze through the glutes. 11. Suck everything up like you're trying to hold your pee in. Actively use your brain to turn on the glutes. Squeeze through the glutes. Okay, once again I'm turned on. It's so hard for me to find the glutes. Gotta go with it. Okay, get your light mini band. Peel yourself off the ground. Got our jumping squats. Like a jelly bean, ready? Okay, breathe it through your nose. Sweaty's good, ready? Got 10 each. Starting wide. If you felt like this was too easy, grab some weights. Do it with some dumbbells. Or a bigger mini band. These are harder to open up the glutes. This is just slashing the glutes. Oh my gosh. You're gonna be feeling them. Ready? Delay the inevitable. Set. Go. Wide. Regular. 1. Wide. Regular. 2. It's probably better to count that way. 3. Makes you feel like doing less. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh my god. This is where it gets hard. Keep pushing. 8. 9. 10. Oh. Okay. Grab a drink. One more set. This is part of our cardio. My heart rate's at 164. Oh goodness, okay. One more set and we're done. Whole stretch. Love it, love it, love it. Work the lungs. Okay, here we go. We got reverse lunges. Last set. It's just 5 each. It's so easy. Here we go. Gotta get crazy. Okay, reverse lunges. Ready? 1. Push up through that quadricep. 1, 2. 2. Remember, gently tap the back knee into the floor. Don't smash it. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Real good. Okay, oh yeah, dumbbells, shoulder, elevated hip thrust. Find your object halfway down on that object. We got 12 of these. Feet hip width apart. You drop your butt down. Squeeze your booty at the top. Smash your toes into the floor. Gas pedal. Pelvic squeeze your pee in. 1, 2. Turn your brain on to get your butt to turn on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, booty shaking, 11, 12, I got bonus, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oh goodness. Okay, grab your mini band again, light. We got 1 exercise, 1 stretch session. You're on your way to your Valentine's Day. Ready? And I smell now. Okay. It's okay. Hard work pays off. Smellier the better. Here we go. Jumping down squats. This is, okay, at 8, on set number 8, or on rep number 8, Tell your brain, you got this, you can do this. Positive affirmations to your brain. Here we go. You're strong. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here. You got this. You can do this. Almost there. Last one. Ooh, barely get up. Okay. Hip flexor stretch. Got our stretches. Oh my goodness. Half kneeling. Legs are tired. Lean into it, one leg back. Hope I'm not the only one dying. And this. Oh my goodness. Pull back, stretch your hamstring. Leg in front. You can pull your toes up towards your shin, or you can point them. Whatever you feel like needs more love in the back of the leg. Flex, guys, goes a little more behind your knee, or when you point, you might hit a little bit more hamstring, higher hamstring. Play around, and you're gonna go with that front leg out to the side. Hit your adductors, muscle on the inside of the leg. Oh my God. All right, at 140, coming down. Then bring that leg forward and pop your back leg and hit your quad again. Not again, we haven't done it, but hit the quad. Never do that same thing on the other side. Leg forward, lean into it, hip flexor. That straight leg and back, that's where you should feel the front hip flexor in your hip. The motion is, it flexes. There's flexion and extension. 2 different motions. It picks up your knee. That's our flexion at the hip joint. And when you drop your knee so you're standing, that's hip extension. So hip flexor flexes our knee. Anatomy, so smart. Straight leg. Flex the toes. Stretch through the hamstring. Oh, scream if you need to. Brutal. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. And also, hamstring is probably my least favorite stretch. Out to the side. Some stretches like, oh, I love that. It feels so good. Hamstring's like torture. Especially if you're laying on the ground and your legs straight up, and then somebody pulls your toes towards your belly down, so you're stretching through your calf and your hamstring. Oh my gosh, hurts so bad. Okay, pop that back leg, hit the quad. I'm gonna go on my yoga mat. So much more comfortable than the carpet. There we go. And let's see, we got everything with those. And then we're gonna go, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out. Whew. That'd be exciting. Okay. Last one we're gonna do is pigeon pose. Yeah, pigeon pose. Push up position. Bring your knee in between your hands, and then foot comes across. So you're sitting down into it. You're gonna feel that through your hip, glute. We did a lot of glute work. If you want to bring your foot up, you're gonna get a deeper. It goes more towards the outside of the hips, the glutes. So, see what feels good there. And switch sides. Oh, drive. Knee forward, sink down into it. Stink feet. Here we go. Bring your leg up. Hit the glutes, because we did a lot of glute work. Then you're going to do downward dog. And pedal out your calves. Drop your hips. Your butt, oh my gosh, head, shoulders. Your hips are high. And you're going to drop your heel to the floor and then switch. Heel to the floor. So switching, alternating. Okay. Go get some good protein. Oh my gosh. Happy Valentine's Day. Go do something fun. Give something to someone. If it's a hug or smile. See you guys tomorrow. Happy Friday.